Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the one spot.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Tatum way outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Trent outside. Five to shoot. Van Vliet wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there.
Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford has checked in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart has subbed in for Brogdon. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Brown. Plays it up and banks it in.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Van Vliet against Smart. Anunoby in the corner. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Left side, Williams. That shot off, and Toronto will come the other way. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Van Vliet finds Barnes up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Tatum passes to Horford. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Van Vliet with it. Floats it up there for Siakam. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Williams trying to break free. It's hauled in by the Raptors. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. To the paint. Here's Achua. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Smart passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Driving the lane. Brown jams it in.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And Vliet deciding where to go with it. No good that time. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Tatum finds Brown. Fires the three. Siakam pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, here's Achua. Defense is right there. The shot No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The three-pointer, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Smart to the middle. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. The jump hook, and Tatum pulls it down. Brown outside. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Barnes passes to Siakam. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. And the dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
For three, Van Vliet. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fifth rebound in this one. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Brown. Kept the wide by Boston. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Fires top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Van Vliet's got his first bucket in this one. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum dishes to Horford. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smart passes to Horford. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet outside. There's the pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. Here's a chew-up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Tatum against Barnes. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. And it's tied up with that one. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
It's Brown on the wing. This one for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
The deep three from Van Vliet, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. The Celtics have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Flynn the pass to Porter. Out of hand on it. Stolen away. It's Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. With the crossover. In deep. Trent drops it in. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half of
The Celtics 16. The Raptors 18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Porter is out there with Young. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Kem Birch. And it's Flynn in at the point.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Oh, the lob to Trent. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Young, a screen on Brogdon. Flynn against Brogdon. Flynn kicks to Trent. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hauser, guarded by Porter. Cornette. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Trent outside. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Trent's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
White, good.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Outside Flynn. Oh, the lob to Trent. Outside Flynn. No good that time. Good D by Brogdon. The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
They set the pick. Hauser the pass to Cornette. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Trent outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 4. Brogdon looking around. Down low. They get a hand on it. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got his second basket of the game.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Flynn against Brogdon. Flynn misses. Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Brogdon kicks to White. Williams passes to White. For the tie, Brogdon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in. That's tipped. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams against Trent. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Brogdon the pass to Cornette. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And here's Birch. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Flynn. Tries again. Rebounded by Hauser.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Cornette kicks to Brogdon. They get the rebound. Out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Celtics have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. And that one falls for White. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one drops. He ties it up.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Tie game in Boston. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Cornett in at the 4 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Hands it from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A nice shot by Tatum.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Van Vliet against Smart. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. The shot from 20 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Raptors with the lead. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Van Vliet on the wing. On deep. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Smart kicks to Williams. Left side Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brown against Anunoby. Brown kicks to Cornett. Back to Smart, pass to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 20.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass. Van Vliet's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Here's Cornett. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Barnes passes to Siakam. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto? So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Brown drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Anunoby, a screen on Smart. Oh, Anunoby in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Down against Anunoby. And here's Tatum for 3. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming up in a big way.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
And some of what
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
and this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is overruled.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Van Vliet outside. Horens screen on Smart. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Van Vliet against Smart. Passes to Anunoby. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's what's your take?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous impact.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Adebayo. The shot that time not on target. Achua with some nice D. Here's Anunoby. The shot comes out. And Miami the other way now. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. But on Martin. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Martin. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
And here's Siakam. Going inside. Adebayo with the rejection. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
That set had a lot of rhythm, and that's at the hands of Kyle Lowry.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. VanVleet against Lowry. And here's Siakam for 3. Unable to get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Adebayo. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto on D. Trailing by 4. Here's Lowry. Martin right side. Clock at 6. Stolen by Anunoby.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Achua with the dunk.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Raptors. And now the Raptors on the break. And that one is hammered home.
Their fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Toronto trailing. VanVleet outside. Pass to Achua. Siakam outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Hero with the bucket.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
VanVleet outside. From outside, off the mark.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Anunoby. Miami grabs the miss. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Achua with a steal. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet finds Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside for Butler. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Butler's got 5 points.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
Van Vliet outside. And he's going for the oop here. Lowry with a steal. That one no good. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're and for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Achua in at the center position. And here are the Heat now. The Raptors making their last shot to the inside. Here's Martin. Outside for Butler. The three is up. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Here's Van Vliet. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Back to Butler. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now here's Barnes. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Butler.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a...
Oh! Cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shake. So nice.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Butler. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Lowry. 4 on the clock. Adebayo passes to Lowry, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Siakam with the jam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Butler passes to Martin. Now here's Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2. Adebayo's got 6.
Around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The shot no good, and Miami will go the other way with it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Butler. Back to Martin. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Hero for 3. Martin. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. He has 6. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, VA. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Flynn. After the basket by Miami. Trent outside. Shot to stop the run, and he dunks it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. And there's the lob. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Flynn. Trent outside. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on... After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Duncan Robinson is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Inside, it's intercepted. Oladipo left side. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. In transition. Oh, there's the alley. And Young slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Vincent. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Vincent's got his first 2 points.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out the defense where he can knock down some threes.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brent?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He misses the free throw.
Now at the line.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Flynn. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Trent, the pass to Porter. Robinson with a double. Here's Trent. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Dedmon with it. Here's Jovic. And he's going for the lob. Here's Vincent. Now Dedmon.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Flynn. Here's Trent. And there's the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Jovic. Back to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. To the inside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
That's such great timing from Oladipo on the weak side to find that alley-oop. Great communication there.
Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
It was a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Oladipo, shot's good.
I didn't know he had that kind of range. A phenomenal shooter when he gets it going, and that one is way beyond the arc.
Here's Flynn, outside Young. Drives to the hoop, and Young slams it in.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Oladipo outside. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Miami's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Robinson on the wing for 3. And Dwayne Dedmon is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A difficult situation for Toronto. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Flynn on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Robinson. It could go. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Heat out in front, leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Achua with a steal. Anunoby against Hero. Who poked away. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Siakam against Martin. Siakam in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Lowry outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Siakam for 3. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Martin against Siakam. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Out to Lowry. Jacks up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
And here's Achua. Deflects the pass. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Siakam, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Martin outside. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Martin. Off the mark there with a 3. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hero against Van Vliet from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. They led by as many as 18. From behind the arc to the middle. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. Shoots over Anunoby. And that one's long.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Stolen by Hero.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Kyle Lowry.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Siakam with it. Some solid defense from Martin. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Out of bounds.
Here's Van Vliet. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Fred Van Vliet. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Adebayo. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center position.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Garland with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Siakam's shot is off. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
It's his first trip to the line. All free throws good from Garland.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
For 3, VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Allen. Stolen by VanVleet. Barnes with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Barnes can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland finds Mitchell. Stolen by VanVleet. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. And he goes in for the dunk.
The vertical of OG and Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
1:49 left in the first. VanVleet can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Mobley is screened. From deep three-point range, and that's good. Darius Garland for 3. Garland's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Siakam throws it down.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Mitchell passes to Allen. The shot that time, not on. Target. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet left side. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Allen kicks to Garland. Allen a screen on Van Vliet. Wound up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's just tremendous length. Exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Raptors trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The drive by Mobley. LeVert finds Mitchell. Looking for Allen and gets it there. It's hauled in by Achua. Barnes looking around, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K's. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby, and it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a hit block.
And then Mitchell with the dunk. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens. Well, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
The deep 3 from Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet. 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
There's Garland, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
So important as a point guard in a pick-and-roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And he drives in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Allen. Holds it up there for Mobley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
The wide open look here for Garland. The long distance three is buried. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's stolen by Allen. One-on-one here. It's Allen on the wing. Shoots over Achua. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Anunoby. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's LeVert on the wing and stolen by Barnes. Siakam finds Achua. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Anunoby, a screen on Garland. Oh, Anunoby in position.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Kept alive. Here's Allen. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Van Vliet attacking. Stolen by Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead.
Your Cavaliers, 31. The Raptors, 20.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Raptors trail by 11. Barnes with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Barnes can't get it to go. Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes's position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group and a wide open look for Porter. Raptors get it back. Young. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job, taking it off the window and scoring.
And Lopez throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Rubio the pass to Okoro. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The Raptors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Here's Rubio to the inside. Lopez with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. An even 3-on-3 break. Trent, right side. It's Trent on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lopez finds Rubio. Back to Lopez. Outside Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Rubio against Flynn. Here's Okoro. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Floats it up for Young. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young, such elevation on that alley-oop.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That is his first foul of the game. Up against Young. Love kicks to Wade. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Porter, a screen on Rubio. Flynn with it. Wade picks him up. From deep, Trent. Love grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Love deciding where to go with it. Love with the screen for Okoro. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Rubio. Out to Wade. Back to Rubio. In the corner, Okoro with it. Rubio against Flynn. Birch grabs the board. Raptors trail by 9.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Rubio. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Rubio's got his first points in this one. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Mitchell driving inside.
Now, Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
VanVleet way outside. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
And Mitchell drops them both. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
The pass to LeVert. The dish to Mobley. LeVert the pass to Garland. Passes it to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Bobbed up there for Barnes. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Siakam's shot is off. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. The drive by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Now Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors trail by 15. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Mitchell against Siakam. Over Mitchell. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
A very solid win indeed, and when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Allen.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Garland, that's for 2. Tips it. Pass to LeVert. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Siakam outside. Fades back. Can't connect. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
God keep our land. Glory.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slot. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot. And he makes both free throws.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Van Vliet misses. Outside Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 5 now.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Achua, and Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brown. The 3 from Barnes. Hauled in by Brown.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Tatum passes to Williams. Achua against Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The drive by Brown. Goes back up. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Missed inside.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Horford against Van Vliet. And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Smart outside. The kick to Tatum from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. No luck on that one. Horford with some nice D. Boston on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Brown with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And it's Tatum missing. For Toronto, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Brown. Achua with the rebound. Toronto trailing. And Anunoby with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Brown. He takes it in. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam outside. No good. Brown drives in. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the one. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Celtics with the lead. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First game foul.
Barnes against Tatum. The three is up. Nails it from three. Tatum's got 13 now.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
And stolen by Williams. Brown finds Horford. Smart against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
Van Vliet with a deep three. Tatum pulls it in. Boston has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. They get the rebound. Williams. And the layup falls. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Van Vliet with a deep three. And again, no good by Toronto. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-3 run.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Tatum can't hit.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. And here's Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Tatum from long range. Tatum with another miss. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Siakam left side. There's the three. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Tatum. Offensive rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
He's not scared. Fred VanVleet has confidence playing inside.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Trent against Brown. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Raptors making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. .32 seconds left in the second. Outside Brogdon.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. .26 seconds left in the second. Pass to Birch. Young from long range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Outside Brogdon. Here's Cornette. 2 on the clock. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Cornette's got his first points of the game.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for...
And so it's the Boston Celtics up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
They've got Otto Porter. Gary Trent is out there with Malachi Flynn. Then it's Thaddeus Young, and it's Birch in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Fast break, here we go. Trent's shot is off. Boston's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
To the paint. Back to White. Pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Got a piece of it. White with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Banked it in off the glass.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Flynn. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Trent. Here he goes. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Brogdon. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Inside, here's Cornette. Rebounded by Birch. A difficult situation for Toronto. To the middle. It's stolen by Brogdon. On the break. Williams misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Open shot by Brogdon. Boston again missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Birch slams it in.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
For Boston, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Brogdon. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. They get it back. Here's Cornette. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Williams, guarded by Young. Here's Birch. That one goes. Count it. Birch has got 6.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Brogdon. Down low. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. And Williams drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here's Siakam. Outside Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It doesn't go for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics up by 15. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Out to Horford. Horford, a screen on Van Vliet. Smart with a bucket.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. And there's the lob. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And the layup is good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Tatum against Barnes. Horford, a screen on Barnes. There's Tatum with the 3. Back to Brown. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors shooting around 41%. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. With the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Van Vliet against Smart. To the inside. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Barnes, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Siakam outside. No good from outside. Boston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And Williams punches it home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. And he lobs it up. Van Vliet finds Achua. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Tatum passes to Brown. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Out to Horford. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Williams. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Now here's Achua. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3-ball. The second effort. And here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Tatum. Inside. It's tipped.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jason Tatum.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Siakam outside. There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Boston on offense. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Smart passes to Brown. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sport. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the 5. Kicks it out to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Van Vliet looking around. Pass to Anunoby. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. It's a 3-point game. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
That's a 2 from Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Siakam hits them both. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, Hero. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And Hero drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Here's the lob to Hero. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Hero. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. Here's Lowry. And the pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Barnes with the ball. Passes it to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Lowry has the open look. And again, it's the Heat missing. Toronto leading by 4. Van Vliet left side. Inside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. One-on-one fast break. Hero finds Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Here's Butler. Martin up top. Butler against Barnes. Here's Adebayo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
You throw good, Van Vliet. Raptors leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Barnes against Butler. Outside for Martin. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Van Vliet outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Anunoby, here we go.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Hero. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 7.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
Loads it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Lowry. Butler on the way to the paint. Here's Martin. Back to Butler. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Guys, it's been all about Fred VanVleet for the Raptors. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Barnes in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Lowry kicks to Butler. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Outside, Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's 9 points for Tyler Hero. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
The Heat trail by 10. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Barnes outside. Anunoby in the corner. 5 to shoot. Lowry with the block.
How about Kyle with a rare block that time, getting his hands on it from behind?
The Heat trail by 10. Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Anunoby. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. All alone. Good as the jump shot falls.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Lowry against Van Vliet. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Hero. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
That's such great timing from Oladipo on the weak side to find that alley-oop. Great communication there.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. It's stolen by Lowry. In transition, here comes Miami. Adebayo's running, and a wide open look for Hero. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 8. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Van Vliet against Lowry. Oh, Anunoby in position.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside, Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Van Vliet picks one up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero passes to Adebayo.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Toronto leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lowry. The kick out to Oladipo and stolen by Barnes. Baseline J on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. And that does it for the first half of play. Raptors lead by 8. And now let's catch up with, thank you, David, and we'll be back at the Heat. 22. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Dwayne Dedman. Vincent is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jovic in at the 4.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Outside Robinson. Here's Vincent, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Vincent's got his first bucket of the night. And here is Flynn. Throws it up high. Here's Vincent. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Trent against Robinson, and there's the drive.
And Robinson showing his ability to go vertical. After going undrafted in 2018, Duncan Robinson spent most of his rookie season in the G League. You fast forward to now, he's one of the best shooters on the planet.
Here's Trent. Dedmon with the block. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And for Robinson, his shot attempts, Brent, come almost exclusively from beyond the arc.
He's just done a great job creating this career as a specialist, and he's really good at it, shooting threes in the open floor. Defenders have to stay attached to Duncan, and that allows other guys the space to do what they need to do.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Young with the steal. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Outside Robinson. A three ball. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Vincent misses. And so Young will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Flynn grabs the miss. The feed to Young. He can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Dedmon. Vincent. It's good on the putback. Vincent's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And here is Trent outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Taken away. Here's Birch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Young. Scotty Barnes comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn. Dedmon finds Strus. Takes it inside. Here's Vincent. They get it back. Dedmon. Robinson for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Robinson's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
VanVleet wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. VanVleet's got 15.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Toronto ahead. They lead by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Lowry kicks to Hero. Pass to Lowry. Now, here's Dedmon. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Anunoby. Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Back to Lowry. Outside, Hero to take the lead. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Now VanVleet. Floats it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Oladipo. From the line, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Anunoby, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Lowry sensing the separation and then got that shot up pretty quick.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet outside. Here's Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Massive boot there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Here's Oladipo driving the lane. Good D by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Barnes outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Siakam. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. And that one is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Loads it up there for Siakam. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And Lowry has it in the corner. Down low, here's Dedmon. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Van Vliet outside. No good from three-point territory. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. David, thank you as always.
God keep our land.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam goes up on the baseline. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here comes Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Here's Garland. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Garland driving to the basket. Here's Allen. That one doesn't drop, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. It's good, and give the assist to Siakam. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Garland after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Allen. And he can't get that one. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Fast break, Cleveland. Mobley with it. Van Vliet covering. The 3 from Mitchell sinks the tray.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Now here's Barnes. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. They get it back, and that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Off the inbound pass. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A minute 50 left to play in the first. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. LeVert outside. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. It's tipped with the second effort. And it's Mitchell laying it in. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Van Vliet against Garland. And then Siakam with the jam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Pass to Garland. And here's Allen. From deep, Mobley. Allen, it's good on the putback.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Stolen by Anunoby. It's Van Vliet with a drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Garland, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up by 2. And back to the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, small forward.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Mitchell against Anunoby. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Nifty move. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Up top Barnes. And he lobs it up. Achua with the dunk.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Garland for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 11 points.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors get it back. Achua with the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Mitchell against Anunoby. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Van Vliet against Garland. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Raptors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Here's Garland. He's got 11.
Cavaliers foul. Evan Mobley. That is first personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for Toronto, Fred VanVleet, shooting one.
Oh, there's the alley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got assist number 7 tonight.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
The three from Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Out on his own on the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And here's LeVert for 3. Here's Allen. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Big frame, good score. On paper, Allen was too much for the defense.
A line change here for Toronto. So both free throws good from Allen. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Trent against Mitchell. Trent, the pass to Birch. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Young against Mobley. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Allen on the wing. And here's LeVert for 3. That one is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors up by
36. The Cavaliers, 31.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Outside Rubio. Outside for Love. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Young. Love grabs the miss. The Cavs trailing. It's stolen by Birch. Left side Porter to the paint. Nice move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one's no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Over to the left wing. Love against Young. Pass to Wade. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, I didn't know that he still had it in him. Kevin Love, a little bit of thunder.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Birch. It's stolen by Love. Here's Okoro. Now Lopez. Back to Okoro. Pass to Love. Trent against Rubio. This for the tie. Rebounded by Birch. The Raptors with a lead. Trent with room to shoot. A quick shot there. It's off target.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Rubio. Now here's Lopez. Back to Rubio. 13 feet out. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he sinks the second. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Flynn, covered by Rubio. Pass to Birch. On the wing, Porter. Outside Young. Here's Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Young. Covered by Love. Young misses. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Rubio. Outside Love. Tries the spin move. Out left to the wing. Here's Okoro. And too long on the shot. The Raptors have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. To the wing, right side. And there's the call on Khem Birch. That's his first foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Cleveland shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Right side, Garland. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Trent outside. Looking to end the drought. Good D by Mobley.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. But this man finishes the way he was built.
Rejected by Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. LeVert passes to Garland. Allen with it. Now Young with a steal. Left side, Porter. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The drive by Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Garland's got 13.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
And that one's good. Flynn.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Garland. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Outside Porter. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And fourth quarter basket. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So for Cleveland right now, The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Raptors on the break. Barnes, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell from 10 feet away. Second chance shot. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Siakam outside. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Mobley passes to Allen. Out to Garland. From deep three-point range. Anunoby against Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Takes it inside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Mitchell. From deep. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley finds Garland. Oh, deflected. Anunoby with it. Now LeVert defending. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. And here's Allen. It's not going to go for him. Siakam against LeVert. To take the lead. And scoring inside Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
And he's going for the lob. Anunoby against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Counted. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Allen with a screen on Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Barnes in the post. Mobley's on him. Achua passes to Barnes. Achua inside. He's checked by LeVert.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
For your Raptors, Precious.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
to Levert. Back to Garland. 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. Misses the 3. Left side, Anunoby.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for Toronto.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
So the Raptors win it. Thanks, Allie. Great.